The Market Mall on Second Line West was evacuated Saturday and closed indefinitely due to an unsafe snow load on the roof of the structure. A city building inspector posted that information on the doors into the mall on Saturday. Metro remained open at that point. On TV was informed by an employee in the mall late Saturday afternoon that a city inspector was on location to issue the order for evacuation and closure of the mall. A store owner at the mall who operates a beauty parlor told on TV that they had concerns about the amount of snow and that the drugstore doors wouldn't even open. The owner, who did not want to be identified, also said none of the store owners were notified by the mall owners. Manager of the IDA pharmacy, Joe Greco, said that anyone needing their prescription filled can call the Station Mall IDA Drug Mart between noon and 5 p.m. No word at this point if the mall is reopening this morning. Last week, a portion of the roof at the Elliott Lake Civic Center collapsed, causing extensive damage because of heavy snow and ice. In 1995, I'm sure you recall a large portion of the roof at the Station Mall collapsed after a record amount of snow. Spring is right around the corner, or at least we hope it is. And what better time to get a start on your home renos or to look into buying or selling your home? The Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce hosted its Home Renovation and Decor Expo over the weekend at the Station Mall, where over 120 vendors were available to help anyone interested in home upgrades, fire safety, real estate, and more. The show kicked off Saturday from 9:30 to 5:30, and then it continued into Sunday from noon until 5.
Yes, we're probably actually putting more people through our doors here at Station Mall because now it is free to the public and we are able to control what we charge to our vendors. We make it a better deal for them. So it creates a lot more traffic and it's a win-win for everybody. Well, it's really important to make sure that we're communicating to Sault Ste. Marie about the opportunities there is to do business in Sault Ste. Marie. So it connects our members to opportunities where people might think that they will go over to Sault, Michigan or somewhere else, or even just shop on Amazon for some of these things. So it's all about creating, the shop local experience, because every dollar that stays spent in Sault Ste. Marie creates $7 to $11 of economic impact. So that means really if you spend $1 here, people will spend up to $7 or $11 more, and that creates jobs, that creates an economy, and that whole shop local atmosphere really creates more excitement in Sault Ste. Marie.
The Sault Ste. Marie Horticultural Society and Seeds of Diversity co-hosted their annual Seedy Saturday event at Sault College. The event gave Saultites the opportunity to exchange seeds for seeds and learn about gardening just in time for spring.
I'm across from Mill Market, and Atomica has a really friendly beetle whose name is Homer. Susan Richards here is from New North. Don Gorman has his worm composting, a real variety.
I got involved initially as a volunteer. I really enjoyed the scientific and educational component of Atomica and went from there. This is Homer. This is Atlas rhinoceros beetle from Indonesia. You can touch Homer if you'd like.
Okay. Would you say he's your most interesting bug? Is that why you bring him out, or?
No, he was something we had just conveniently located today, so he came with us. But they're all really interesting. There's a whole lot more down in Atomica.
I think so, yeah. So I think people are really craving something more community-based. We're trying to get away from some of the new food practices, grocery stores. We're trying to bring back old ways of connecting with farmers and local growers. And
at least 23 people are known dead and more are injured after a tornado struck southeastern Alabama yesterday. Crews are still searching for more dead and wounded.
The storm appears to have at least a quarter-mile wide, probably more. We'll know more tomorrow, of course, and we're talking several miles that it traveled on the ground. The damage is significant. I would put it into a category of catastrophic based on the destruction of the homes we've seen. We have some canines that have come into the area, some canine search units that are going to continue for a little bit longer. Obviously we're hampered by the darkness and just the fact that we have so much debris. It's a very hazardous area, At this point, though, our priority is, of course, attempting to do everything we can to make sure that we're getting the area searched adequately and locating anybody else that may be trapped.
There are areas, I understand, they still have not been able to get into yet and search the rubble.